TheChanakya.ai. AI-powered mentorship meets ancient wisdom. Follow us for updates. So here what we have done is we have created an AI model based on the works of Arthashastra. We have trained it. And the next part of it is we have created multiple tools which are again, I don't want to keep on using AI here. It's technology tools in a very simple terms to help entrepreneurs like us grow faster. Very simple. Philosophy of Chanakya is there for you to use it whenever you need. At the same time, we have created a virtual team for you. What is this virtual team? Let's take a quick look. So, through the technology, we are now able to recreate Chanakya's thought process. Similarly, we have created an entire leadership team in form of AI assistants for you. They are trained on the business challenges that you are working on. They are going to work with you in a virtual form to solve your problems, assist you in growing your businesses further. So, major 8 verticals we have focused, and we have created these digital virtual personas which are going to be trained on individual business challenges, problem statements that you individually are working on. Couple of important things. Whatever you do with this platform is entirely going to be yours. Our role is enablers. We are not going to use your data, very clearly. Secondly, IP confidentiality entirely of the business is of yours. This is a tool. Our whole objective in this process is to create multiple leaders, entrepreneurs and rajas who get our nation to the next stage. We are trying to enable it in a small way wherever we can. We will take you through the entire platform over last week or 10 days. My team has reached out to quite a few of you. They have already created your accounts on the portal. Post the break, we will take you through the entire offering, what all the features are, how you can use them, and answer your any questions, queries that you might have.
We can't hear you.
Sorry. I think let me retry it again. Is it audible now?
You should go closer to it.
Is it audible now? Is it audible now? Can somebody who is attending online can just confirm this?
It's on, right?
Yeah, mic is on now. Okay, they messaged it. So, what I was saying, I will quickly repeat. So, the platform is specifically presently only restricted to the founder as a user. The logins already have been created for the startups or businesses who have shared the data with SNDT team and our team. Post the break, we will quickly take you through the entire platform, how you can use it, what are the different features, what are different functionalities, and we will answer all the questions that you might have. I think, is it now clear and audible to you all? Around 20 minutes we will take to take you through the platform. So, your call. You should do it right away or take a break and do it.
Let's take a break. Lunch break is there. Now, how much time will it take to explain that?
20 to 25 minutes.
So half an hour. So can we wait? Like if anyone is hungry, we can do. We can have lunch. Have lunch after the session. So
Okay, so let's do this.
Switch
Switch on to the platform. Yeah. So very good.
Organizations with their stage on the home.
My voice is audible to all. Yes. So only online.
No, online people may not be able to do
Okay. So on the home, we can able to see all the virtual selected team members. From here, we can able to chat with them individually by selecting them, or also we can chat with them in a group.
So, just a second. So, here in the virtual leadership team, you are able to have a one-to-one interactions or discussions here. So, this is an open kind of an interaction in a meeting format or on an individual basis. Like you want to discuss with something with CFO or a CEO, you can have an interaction individually, or you can come and do it in a group format where entire team is there and you are able to address a question to one specific person and still get the queries handled accordingly. So the structure of the system is where these are 8, I would say, leadership assistants to you, specialized in role of their own. So the CEO is heading the entire organization. You are sort of a chairman to give you the context here. So in terms of the overall structure, and Chanakya ji is your mentor or chief strategist who is going to help you. He is going to be a silent spectator. All other virtual team members are trained in their specific domain as per the current management practices. Let me be very clear. They are not trained on the Arthashastra. Chanakya ji's AI model is trained on Arthashastra. So when you get present queries or understanding about your business problems, each one of them are going to give you relevant solutions which are present as per current management philosophy. Whenever you want to have an option of Chanakya ji's input, you have him at your consultation salary.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
question? Now, who writes the rules or answers? I mean, the pre-coded in either the database or something?
So I will give you a very broad answer to this. So there is a layered system here.
Okay.
The data that you generate while interacting with this platform itself is used to train the entire system for your purpose, not for somebody else. So A organization and B organization, A startup, B startup. A startup asks the questions and gives the inputs to this system. This data or input is used again to refine and give a better solutions and answers. Point number 1. Above that, there are models where each one of these personas, virtual leader personas, are given or training in their respective areas. Like marketing, chief marketing officer knows about marketing. So if you ask him how should I go ahead and launch my XYZ product or a service, he will give you the current context of digital marketing, what mediums are better to be used, suited, and so and so. The data that we have taken from you while getting you onboarded is used as a base information to train all of these individual characteristics as well as the system. Further, multiple tools through which you use them, that data again is sent back to the system and they know the data, and on that basis your answers get more refined. Right? So we will take you through the tools first. Any questions, queries? Happy to answer. Next please.
So the next is Nachiket engine. Here the founder can create the customized presentation for the customer and help them how their products can help to the customer by generating their ideas.
Just give them overview. We will go into details.
Yeah.
So these are the
dashboard, right? Initial dashboard.
this is a dashboard, landing or home page where after logging you are going to come in. So these are the two latest offerings that we have launched today. So here, Nachiket engine is where we are going to help you prepare presentations whenever you are meeting customers. So you have to just tell them whom you are meeting, what is the designation of the person and what is the objective of this meeting. Based on that, it will create the entire presentation deck for you, which you can rebrand, update and use. The second part is a virtual research assistant for you. Here you are already suggested topics which are relevant to your business, and further up to you. You can select those topics or have your own topics. It will give you a detailed research report with the citations, with references on the real data. It will not give something gibberish. It will not do hallucination. On a real correct data with references, you will get an entire research. Most important part, Karya Patrika, which is you as a founder or a leader, what all things are to be done by you. So the whole system is in this form where you give the task or you set a goal for your own organization. That goal is broken into milestones, tasks and subtasks. For each task there are subtasks, and subtasks are assigned to your virtual team members. Now, virtual team members have to be given the correct information from you as a founder. Unless you give them a correct data, they won't be able to perform the next level. Please.
So in the milestone section, founder can see the progress of their selected milestone. They have been generated under the particular goal. Now, in your leadership journey with the Chanakya, it's the section where founder need to give answer for a certain set of questions, and they can view the leadership and view the Sankalpa Manthan. For viewing the leadership, they need to provide the 8 insightful question answers, and they are able to view the leadership style in the strength areas for improvement and the famous leadership example.
So what we learned from the madam right now, when Asauri madam explained us, so there are traits of a leader. Now we have further broken down them to 11 leadership styles based on the works of Chanakya ji, as well as MBT method, which is a known psychometric testing tool, and created this quiz where you are able to understand what is your leadership style, what kind of leader you are, and what is your strength. Here another thing that I found very important, we have always been taught that build on your weaknesses. So Chanakya ji says that don't do that, focus on your strengths. For something that you are not good at, get the correct people. Don't go and try to do something which you are not naturally gifted with. If you are gifted of doing something good and which is your strength, that is what you need to harness and build it on. So it is very important what kind of leader you are, you be able to understand and work on it. The second aspect of it is Sankalpa Manthan, a framework through which you are able to identify vision, mission, goal and values for your own organization. How many of you have set up these 4 things already? So to have a framework of this nature is extremely important for your own clarity, that why do you exist as an organization. The whole objective is to be commercially successful, but while doing that, as we need to have a niti and a guideline on which you need to go ahead and work. So all the output of these 2 exercises again are used at the back to give you suggestions how your business needs to go. If you are not an aggressive leader, system will not suggest you to take an aggressive measure. Very simple. Because you will be uncomfortable and a beyond level, you will not be able to take it further. So very simple, the tools that have been mentioned are here to enable you to work it in a better manner based on your own individual identity and individual organization. Please.
So here we can able to see the industry insights for the founder startups.
So industry insights are periodically generated for a specific domain, geography in which you as an individual startup or organization are working. So this is generated from the platform to give you what is happening in the domain or industry in which you are working. What are your competitors that are doing? What is the latest that is happening in the same space? So that you are aware, not once, but constantly. Today the technology is changing so fast, you wake up every morning, there is something new that is there in one. Definitely. Keeping up with the pace is really difficult. But at the same time, you need to have not completely going out of your vision. You need to be aware of what major things are happening. So our attempt is to periodically populate this information and give it to you, so that you are able to take the appropriate decisions, pivots accordingly going further. Next. The Chanakya insights are where my mentors as well as the experts in this particular domain are providing their inputs on how Arthashastra and Chanakyaji's work can be put to use in entrepreneurs' life. So this is specifically interpretation of Chanakyaji's work in a leadership and entrepreneur journey. So these articles, blogs, videos, we are periodically publishing them so that you are able to understand how your effectively utilization of the Arthashastra.
So in the team members, founder can able to see all their virtual selected team members, all the subtasks assigned to them. After selecting the particular milestone, the subtask has been filtered. They can also able to chat with that particular selected virtual team member by clicking on the chat with me option.
So it might be little disconnected for you right now. So how the entire system has been designed is that you are at a stage, say at idea stage or seed stage or revenue stage, whatever. Based on a DPIIT guidelines, we have all startups mapped in a specific stages, right? They are early stage, seed stage, pre-seed stage. So based on that particular framework, all of us fit in one or other category. Based on that, we are setting up the next goals for you as an organization. So when we go to the next part, task management. So this is the section where as a startup, what would be your next goal has to be determined by you or by WISE, who are incubating or helping you. So they are also able to set a goal for your organization based on the assessment, discussion and internal interactions that you might have. Both the ways, whatever goals are being set are broken down into a tree structure: milestones, tasks and sub-tasks. So you as your own startup and team can go ahead and further do it, the breakage, or we as a Chanakya.ai help you to structurize this. So once the goal is set, it will give you a tree structure. आपको और task milestones डालने तो आप कर सकते हो. But it will give you sort of a framework on which then you can keep on doing further. And this is measured based on the progress of each milestone. And the tasks that you have internally done or the goals that you have internally put on for yourself are not visible to WISE. But the ones that have been set by them, they will be visible to you, and as well as its progress will be visible to them. Clear? So entire structure of this whole system is to see that you are able to also see the progress that you are able to. Whole objective is that you from where you are, your journey should be on a positive side. So here you can see a goal, milestone, and you are able to create a goal, milestone, object. So from an objective you are able to create a goal. So we are providing the tools to even say मुझे पता नहीं है मेरा goal क्या होना चाहिए, right? Fair thing here. Nobody is sorted at the first stage. So when you are giving an objective that okay, I want to release my MVP or I want to get first 5 customers, that is your clear objective. We are helping you to put up goals, milestones. So it gives you entire framework accordingly. So here is the place where you are able to accordingly do this journey together. Right now, just we will give them a word. Another important part is of the repository.
So in repository, founder can see their task output, whichever task they have been created. This task output has been generated and it will be reflected under here. In the discussion output, they can able to see the chart summary with the respective virtual team member. They have completed the chart and this summary has been generated here.
So it's like, think like it is a meeting summary or meeting
Minutes of the
meeting. So tasks outputs are again where you are completing a business goal, and whatever activities happened under that, they are getting documented without your efforts. And this is again getting fed as a knowledge repository or knowledge bank to this system where further answers, further responses are becoming very specific.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Now, me as CEO of my institution, can I see the chat history between my finance department and marketing department?
Yeah. See, presently you are the single user here. There aren't multiple users. So whatever your virtual team members' interactions are, they are available.
They are available. So me as CEO with one login, I can choose.
Everything is accessible. Everything is accessible. You are some. Yeah. So repository is again specifically on which the more information you share, the more specific and customized responses you will get. So, yeah.
So in my document section, founder can see the documents uploaded by the admin. They can download that particular document template, update as per their requirement, and again upload using this upload option. And this document has been generated here in uploaded documents tab.
So here what is happening is we are constantly adding different templates, right from financial models, how you should write a pitch deck, what is the market size of your service, how to identify that, all relevant data, financial modeling, how it could be done. So these are all templates. Can you scroll up? right? So you can say multiple offer letter template. So if you want to give an offer to somebody, that entire template is directly available. You can download it, put it, change it to your data, upload it, or use it. So multiple such templates are already there. We are adding constantly. When you upload this, you use it as per your need. But when you are uploading this data again, then the system is able to understand that, okay, this is further relevant data for this organization. So you use it with or without template. The data that is coming in Kosha or repository is again a data that we are working to give you a specific, more focused answer.
You're using the data as a training model to train your AI.
Yeah.
All these
The
are
training models for your own business, not a generic one. So it will not be used. So as I gave you example, all of this data is not being used for B startup or a B organization. It is for A. So B, unless they put in this data, their responses are not going to be as good as A if they are sharing more data.
where is the storage space for all this?
As
Where
per
the
location,
Chanakya,
yeah.
location.
So this is
For
in
example, my
Mumbai.
documents are like
DC, in a very technical term, location-wise, geography-wise, it is in
No,
Mumbai.
What I mean is,
Where is it
supposing
being
there are
stored?
some word files, letters. Now each word file will be 2 KB and all. So this will populate to 1 GB or 2 GB of my.
So it is being
organization.
stored in a Google Cloud platform,
That's why
GCP.
Amazon Cloud GCP. Okay.
Yeah, so GCP Mumbai region, which is
Okay, that's fine. Some cloud is being stored. Because I was just looking at the privacy of the data and all, so that's what. Okay, go ahead.
another part is last one where even WISE or the enablers can go ahead and share the data from their end. So they might have a reporting templates, they might have some specific documents that they want to share with you as incubators. So from their portal, they can, of Chanakya, they can put it on and you can have the access to it. Right, sir? Yeah, it's
Can we reset the AI? So say for example, it trains on the information that I give it. Sometimes it may happen that it may not give me the most accurate answers. Or let's say it was an idea where I may also have messed up.
Yeah.
I would like to erase its entire memory and start from scratch. Is that also a possibility?
at present, you as a user, you won't be able to do it on your own. You will have to approach us to get the data taken off. The simple reason is that by mistake also this could happen. And if that is happening, then it is more problematic for you than for us. So primarily, this is a overview. More functionalities are being added constantly. Other aspects are already where you can go ahead and talk, see a calendar there. So from WISE or from our end also, we will be sharing different important milestones or trackers for you. Like just very simple, TDS भरना है, GST return भरना है. Now, so these are the things that will be slowly coming, or from their end that okay, this cohort is getting over, you need to submit something. So these specific event or reminders could be coming from the calendar side. Also, the tasks that are pending for you, you have defined that milestone 3 months I have to complete the MVP. So it will keep on reminding you, boss, so gaye ho. Please wake up and get to your work. Your 3 months milestone is closing. So it is, sometimes he is going to be behind you. Chanakya ji, so that you go ahead and wake up and do the things right. So overall, these are the parts that are there. In detail, all of you most welcome. There are tutorials that are already a part of the platform. There are videos that are uploaded. You can just go through that. Also, there are FAQs, and we are always there to help. So whenever you have a question, you are getting stuck up, happy to assist, happy to handhold. We want to see you grow.
So once you paid
Presently, for 6 months, we are giving this as a complimentary for SNDT selected startups. And as you are here, you are already selected.
So now I was just saying that supposing if I'm from healthcare domain, if I approach Chanakya.ai, can you assist me like where in healthcare domain can I use your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are a specific area that, say you are doing clinical trials. Just I am giving something.
I'm just hospital. So
Yeah.
you're-
Very simple. In a hospital, you are which specialty you are targeting or a generic. So in that, what are the strategies? So let me give you specific some. We can ask something to Chanakya. Let's do that. So you can have. So what is presently can you go? Yeah. So this is the fintech startup that we are talking right present. So let's ask something specifically to the CEO, CTO, and then go ahead and work on it. Yeah, so another part, she mentioned it a very pertinent thing. You get answer as good as the question you ask. Very important. So prompt engineer is another thing. It's about the life. If you are asking a wrong question, you will get always a wrong answer. Then don't blame it on the answer. It is you that you have to blame. So your questions have to be correct to get you a correct answer. We are trying our best to help you. Understanding कि भाई आप सही सवाल तो पूछो.
Yeah, like in finance में I can't ask healthcare का क्या suite
So
है?
आप healthcare के लिए finance पूछ सकते हो.
नहीं, I
But-
can ask about
हाँ.
blood pressure. Also, that
So
I
very
can't.
simple. We are trying to give you the idea of what is the relevant question that you might ask. Right? This is based on your earlier conversation, your stage, what goals that you have put up, pulling it all together. Now once you put the question, it will go ahead and give you the response accordingly.
You said one thing also. Each of these models that you are incorporating, CEO, CFO, they are trained based on the current management models, right? So when do we actually go to the Chanakya? That is the, when do we actually go
So
to
that will also be shown right now. So presently when that response. So Chanakyaji's response. Chanakyaji is where he is a silent spectator. He is in the room, but he is not going to come and interrupt anywhere or give you the inputs. Where you ask him for his inputs. Now, based on the entire thing that is going around, referring to Arthashastra, he will give you his inputs.
So I have to go specifically
To him, to ask.
Yes, so there are two ways in which this happens. When you are in a sort of a meeting interface where you are interacting with your virtual team, or you don't want to do in that form, you have something you can directly ask him as a person. So there are two interfaces that we have created. Ask Chanakya, you will see on, if you go on the home screen or dashboard, there is a small icon.
So where do you type? Acha, niche you type.
Yeah. So you can come here and yeah. So there are multiple ones. So ask Chanakya, when you go ahead, you will get an answer with a reference and quote. So it will always provide you a reference of sutra that it is looking at, its literal meaning and its application. So आपको वो संस्कृत का सूत्र बोल के छोड़ नहीं देगा वो. So then you will come and say that.
But SP, can you add more heads like you have a CEO?
So already, no, presently these.
are.
And can we allocate people to this? No. Like suppose
At present,
my
no.
company has a CFO, it has a CMO, so shall I allocate them? Can I do that?
No, not at present. Soon we will be launching multi-user system where you can, the multiple users within your organization, you can allow them the access in a different way.
That's because like I'm from a university. So from university there's somebody registrar, professor, assistant professor, so like that. So we need to define.
So yeah, again there is a complexity with the multiple users that we are looking at. So present focus is to enable the leader, who is the top,
Okay.
the Raja. उसका हो जाता है तो फिर अष्टप्रधान, मंत्री, then we will go to the other. If he is weak, then there is no point in. So this is the present part where we are able to.
So these roles are created to enable the founder,
Founder.
and they will execute and work for the founder virtually. And this is like a yearly. How does it work?
So on a plan wise, monthly and yearly subscriptions are there. And there are 3 plans presently that we have. As we speak, we are evolving, we are building, we are adding more functionalities. And where we want your help also right now is to understand what is priority for you. So I would request 2 minutes from you all to just do a small survey where we want to know what is of your priority, and we will build those things. Rather than, we have already set the base. Now we want to see that what is most relevant and important for you. We will accordingly prioritize and release those things first.